Welcome along to this Energize class here with Zuri. So traditionally, normally I would teach this class sitting on a Swiss ball, but here in my bubble, I don't have a Swiss ball with me. So instead, I've opted for a chair, just an ordinary kind of dining room chair. But what I've done is I've brought myself forward just slightly, so there's space between my back, between my shoulder blades and the back of the chair. So this is just going to engage the core muscles a little bit more. When we sit on the Swiss ball, we activate the core muscles because we're sitting on an unstable object. So we are sitting on something that's a lot more stable, so we're going to incorporate some core exercises as well that'll fire up your core. So really this part of the exercise really, and the name of this practice is Energize, is to really get your energy flowing and to increase your energy levels. So if you're finding that from sitting at home you're feeling a bit sluggish and you're starting to feel a little bit tired, I recommend you give this one a go and see if we can, speed that energy up a little bit. So seated position, take your feet, your knees about shoulder hip width apart, extend the arms. So there is a back on this chair, but I'm just going to make sure when I'm moving, I can still move my arms around the side. So let's just try that. Just slowly, gently, swing the arms around the body. So I'm just swinging them around right to left. And notice how I'm taking my head with me. And as I rotate, it's about the movement of the rib cage, so twisting, rotating around. Come through the center, raise the arms up on a breath in, and down on a breath out. Inhale, and exhale. So I'm raising the arms, breath in, extending out into the tips of the fingers, lowering the arms down. Inhale, exhale. So just the arms to chest, shoulder height, no higher. Exhale, lower. One more, breathing in. And a long breath out. Point of difference, inhale, raise the arms up. Open the chest nice and wide. Bring the arms down to the sides. Then from the sides, take the arms out wide. Bring the arms in front and lower down. So it's a breath in and a breath out. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Do one more round. Inhaling as you lift and open, exhale as you lower. Inhale as you open, exhale as you lower. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. We lift the shoulders up towards the ears, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Do two more, lift the shoulders up, roll the shoulders back, last one here, and just reach and extend down. So I'm going to lean towards the right side. Come up through the middle, shift and lean towards the other side. So you're coming up through the middle, shifting and leaning over to the right, up and over towards the left. So you'll notice that one arm is straight and long, the other arm is just sliding up the rib cage. So the elbow towards the ceiling. Let's just do one more, right to left, shifting up and over. Last one here, shift and lean, and then hold it here. Maybe take the feet a little wider, nod the chin down towards the chest and start to gently peel forwards until the head hangs down. Maybe give the head a little bit of a shake, hands on the top of your thighs, and slowly curl up. And we'll try that one again. So what I want you to do is stretch the back of the body, rounding. Head hangs down, so you're looking back to the wall behind you, hands on the top of your thighs. Draw the belly in, head comes up last of all. Let's just do one more. Nod the chin down, slowly curl forwards, head hangs low, hands gently on the top of your thighs, and slowly curl up. Roll the shoulders back again just to keep the chest nicely open, shoulders down away from the ears. Start to tap your toes. So really lightly, gently, toe tapping, tapping the toes, lifting the heels. So starting to get some movement down through the foot, through the ankle joint. What you'll also notice is the knees are moving and the top of your thighs starting to work as well. Heel digs, dig the heel in, heel, heel. So flexion of the foot, heel digs, heel digs. Keep that going. Keep the chest nice and open, keep lengthening through side body. Think as though you're drawing the top of your head, the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Start to lift knees. So if I lift the knees one at a time, get comfortable drawing that leg closer towards the middle of the center of the body. So I'm still nice and upright, shoulders back, chest is open. Just getting comfortable lifting the knees one at a time. Take the opposite hand and bring it across, opposite hand touches opposite knee. Now remember, if you're sitting on a chair that's got a back to it, just make sure that when you're lifting your knees, you're not leaning back into that chair. We still want to have the back nice and upright and just away from the support of the chair at the back. Do 2 more. Last one here, and hold. You can roll the shoulders back. Take a breath in, raise your arms up. And here, turn the palms, so the palms facing towards each other, thumbs on top. Draw back through fists, just watch the back of the chest, so take the elbows just to the sides of you and reach out in front. So let's keep that going. So reach the arms to the front, pull the arms to the back. So this is designed to fire up the tricep muscles. Reach, pull, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it here, arms out in front. Now what if we take that around on the right side only? So pull the right arm out and back to center, just the right side. So we're going to pull around to the right, back to center. We'll go 2 more on that side. 1, 2, hold in the middle, change left arm, pull it around, back to center. So you're only turning to one side. This time we're focusing on the left. Give me 2 more here. Make a fist, extend out to the tips of the fingers. Hold through the middle, pull back 4 times. 3, 2, last one. Hold the arms out in front. Alternate it from side to side. Pull round on the right, pull round on the left. So we've 1 on the right side, 1 on the left side. Pull the arm in nice and close so that knuckle almost touches your waistline, your rib cage. Keep it flowing. 1 on the right and 1 on the left. Last one here, straight down the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and reach the arms down and long. Start to lift those knees again, knee lifts. Gently does it, lifting the knees. Keep a little bit of space between the knees. Keep your chest open, lengthen through the spine. And this time I want you to just hold with that right leg. We want to tap forwards and out to the side. Forward, tap, out to the side. Now it doesn't need to go too wide here. Just get some movement of that leg within your hip joint. So tap it to the front, tap it out to the side. So maybe just slightly wider than the chair. If you're sitting on that chair, if you're sitting on the Swiss ball, just slightly wider than the Swiss ball. Last one here, hold, change. Forward tap, side tap. Forward tap, side tap to the front, tap it out to the side, keep it flowing. Nice. Forward tap, side tap. Getting some movement again into this hip joint. Let's go for 2 more. 1 more, forward and side, hold it here. And again, a little marching pattern. Pick the feet up like you're going for a little walk. Start to move the arms. If this confuses you, you can leave the arms out, but you'll notice I'm just pushing opposite arm, opposite leg. And do it in slow motion. Get a feel in slow motion. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And then if you've got that pattern, you can always speed it up just a little. Kicks, go out to extension. Kick, 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 kick. Point the toes. Don't have to lift that leg too high. Just move the leg in a straight line away from your body. Pressing out into the toes with this one here. So really stretching and lengthening down through the back of the leg. Extension away. Keep that chest lifted. Again, feel the energy, the top of the head, the crown of the head drawing up towards the ceiling. 2 more. Last one, right to left. And hold it there. Reach the arms out wide. Take a breath in, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. 2 more, breathing in and out. 1 more breath in. Raise the arms up nice and high. Maybe look up, bring your arms down, but only bring them halfway. Palms are up, rotate palms down. Rotate palms up, rotate palms down. Palms are up, palms are down. Rotate up, rotate down. Palms high, palms to the ground. Palms to the sky, palms to the floor. Let's do 1 more. Rotate palms up, curl the right arm in, extension away. Left arm, 1 arm at a time. Right, extension away. Left, extension away. Curl it in, reach it away. Curl it in, reach it away. And you're just tapping towards the shoulder. Now if the arm doesn't come all the way in, it could come to about this angle here. And just work with what feels right in your body. No forcing, no pulling. Do 1 more right, last one left. Can we put the 2 together? Pulling in. So the arms are nice and wide. They're right out here on the sides. Go for 2 more. 1 more. Reach it out. Turn the palms down. Little rotation. 1, 2 to the right. 1, 2 to the left. Twisting, rotating through the center of the body. So I'm looking to the right, rotating, left, pulse, 2, change, 1, 2, change, 1, 2, change. Keep the sit bones nice and still on the chair so that you're just really starting to move through your rib cage, through your waistline. Last one to the left. Hold it here in the center, bring those arms down. Lift that right leg, place the hand under the back of the thigh for a little bit of support. And extension, hamstring curl. We're going to drag it in 4 times. 3, 2, last one, extension away, have the foot in flexion, bend the knee, lower it down. Try that on the left. Lift the left knee, hands just under the back of your thigh. Go out to extension, foot in flexion, curl it in 4 times. 1, 2, 3, last one here, hold it away. As you release, lower. Shoulders back and down, arms extend away. Can you lift the right knee and come out to extension? And draw that leg in and across. So keep your left leg still and move your right leg across and away. So if here's the center line, it's going to come away, over the midline and away from the midline. Over and away. One more. Over and away. Come back through center and try that on the other side. So lift the left leg. It doesn't need to be too high. Wherever you feel you can hold and maintain. Keep this leg still and bring it across and away. Over and away. Try and keep the foot in flexion. Arms can be out here for balance. If you need to hold onto the chair, that's fine as well. 2 more. 1 more. And through the center, and just tap the toes. Get comfortable tapping those toes and getting some movement deep into those hip joints, but still from a supported, seated position. Let's go for 4 knee lifts on the right. Pick it up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, change, 4, 3, 2, change. We're going 4 on the right, change, 4 on the left. 1, 2, 3. Break it down. 3. Flex the foot. 2, hold and lower. 3, 2, hold and lower. Flexion of the foot. 1, 2, 3, and lower. Change it up. 1, 2. We'll do 1 more. We go. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 3 on the left. And then just go double, 2, 1, 2. So it's a pulse. 2 on each side. 2 on each side. 2 on the right. 2 on the left. Let's go for 1 more round like that. 1, 2. Break it down. Singles, but bring the arm into play. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Keep it flowing. Reach across. Opposite hand to opposite knee. Maybe just tap on the inside of the knee. Whatever feels right. So we're getting the arms to move as well as the legs. Go out to extension kick and reach. Reach. Let's get those arms pumping. Pull one arm back as one arm extends and reaches over and across. Opposite hand for opposite foot. 5, keep it flowing. 4, 3, breathe out. Last 2, keep it going. Last round, right to left. Hold it here. Again, palms to me. Take a breath in, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. 2 more, breathe in. And out. 1 more, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Take a big shoulder roll. Reach the arms out in front and stand up tall. So coming to a standing position, turn the chair. So you have the back of the chair that you can just hold on to. Have your feet about shoulder, hip width apart. Hold on to that chair for balance and a little bit of stability. And take this leg and extend it away from you. So it's going to go out and in, out and in. Reach it away long, pull it in. So you're working into the outer and the inner thigh. 4, 3, 2, last one here. Bring that leg up in front and just lift and lower. Now notice I'm not putting the leg down, so I'm lifting the leg from an already lifted position. Bring it up in front. So this is where you want to hold the chair for balance to support the standing leg. Last 3, 2, final 1 here. And place that leg down. Change it. Bring the chair over to the other side. So have one hand resting onto the back of the chair. Feet about shoulder, hip width apart. Open up the chest. Standing leg strong. And start to extend the outer leg. So going to go away and in. Away and in. So try and open up through the front of the body. Reach that leg long. Pull it in. Go out and in. Reach away. Pull back to center. Let's go 4 more. standing strong. 2, last one here. Bring it through the middle. Lift the legs, it's already off the floor. Lift from an already lifted position. Lift and lower, lift and lower. See how high you can bring that leg. Try and keep it off the floor as you lower it down. Last 4 to go. 4, stand up straight. 3, remember to breathe. Last 2, final one here, and release. So now we've done the activation, hopefully feel a bit warmer. Come on down to the floor, keep the chair, and let's do some core work. So now, activating the core, you'll see I've still maintained the chair with this practice. What I've done is brought my back onto the floor, head is supported, and both feet, the back of the heels resting onto the chair. Take both the arms up on a breath in, and lower them on a breath out. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, lower the arms down as you breathe out. 2 more, breathing in. And breathing out. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Keep the arms grounded beside you, gentle breath in. Nod the chin down towards the chest as you lift to the tips of the shoulder blades, deepening the crease, the curl over the breastbone. Inhale, lower. And start to breathe out. Exhale fully and completely as I lift to the tips of the shoulder blades. Inhale as I lower. And start to breathe out fully and completely as I deepen the crease or the curl over the breastbone. Let's go just for 1 more. So the legs are being held and supported by the chair, or if you're using the Swiss ball, by the Swiss ball. And we're just focusing on curling head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Once you've lowered the head back down this time, lift the right leg off the chair and tap it around to the side. And then the left. Tap. Only toe taps. Now maybe the foot doesn't go all the way to the floor. It depends on how supple we are through the hip joint. But you're just moving the leg to the sides, down and around the sides of the chair or the sides of the Swiss ball. So it's going around and down and around and down. Keep it flowing. Right, left, left. 2 more. Right, left. Last one here, right to left. And then hold. Take a breath in here. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Right leg only. Draw knee to chest. Stretch that leg out so it's nice and long. 2 more. Curl it in. Reach it out. Last one. Curl it in. Reach. Bend the knee. Lower the foot to the chair. Lower the head, neck and shoulders. Breathing in. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Bring your left leg in. Hold it there, knee bent. And straighten it. And 3 more. Curl. Reach. Curl. Last one. Curl it in. Reach it away. Bend the knee. Lower the foot. Lower the head, neck and shoulders. Take a breath in here. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Breathing in as you lower. And exhale as you curl the head, neck and shoulders. Notice how I'm sliding the hands along the floor, along the mat here. 2 more. Inhale and nod chin down. Lengthens the back of the neck. Deepen the curl over the breastbone. Last one. Take a long breath out. Maybe a little pause and then control the lower. Now once you're down here this time, leave the head on the mat but straighten the right leg out. Now make sure when the leg is straight, it's just away from the chair. So you're holding the leg here straight rather than it being held or supported by the chair. Lift that leg straight up with toes pointed, flex foot lower, point lift, flex lower, point to lift it, flex to lower. Last one, point left, come back down, bend the knee. We'll try that on the left side. So first thing I want you to do is stretch that leg, straighten it out, make sure it's just off the chair, point the toes to lift, flex foot to lower, point to lift, flex to lower. Pointing, lifting, flexing, lower down, keep the legs strong and straight. Last 2. Final 1. And flex lower, bend the knee and bring the feet back to a supported position. Take a gentle breath in here. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Circle the arms around the body and place the hands on the back of the head. Keep the legs still and start to rotate up and over. So you want to lift and twist to the right and up and over to the left. So not moving the legs, the knees still stacked over the hips. You're leading opposite shoulder towards opposite thigh.
And look around the side of the leg as you come across. One more right. Last one left. Come through centre, lower the head and lower the arms. So you've still got your heels supported on the chair. Curl your tailbone off the mat. First press down through the centre of the belly and just gently lift or curl your tailbone, your lower back off the mat, and then lower that down, tailbone uncurls. So we curl the tailbone first. Gentle pelvic tilt, come up, keep the knees still bent, slowly curl down. And you're doing as much of the work on the way down as you are on the way up. So we often think the work is going up, but what if you're to really concentrate and control the lower, you'll find that you're activating just as much there. Do one more. Press palms down, shoulders back, head, neck and shoulders staying on the ground, and slowly uncurl, super slow, still lowering down. Ooh. So just lift both the legs off the chair, tuck your body. You could leave your head on the mat or curl your head just to gently tuck your body into a nice tight little ball shape. Lower the head back down, both feet back towards the chair. Extend and stretch that right leg straight up in the air. So we have a straight line from ankle, knee to hip. Can you draw a small circle on the ceiling without moving your left leg? Repeat that circle the other way, around. So if your big toe was a paintbrush, draw a circle on the ceiling. Last one goes round the other way. And hold and lower that foot to the chair. Try it on the left side. Extend, straighten that leg out. Toes are pointed. Keep your right leg still, that's the one that's on the chair, and circle your left leg. Draw a circle around, and then reverse it. Circle around the other way. Breathing in, and breathing out. One more goes out and around. So drawing the circle around and retracing your steps the other way. Lower that foot, come all the way back to the chair. Take a breath in. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Again, you get to place the hands on the back of the head. This time you're going to use the leg. Bring your right leg in and extend and stretch as you come through the centre. So I'm only going to the right side and coming over to the right and through the middle. Two more, over to the right, through the middle, leg is straight here. Last one. Bend the knee, straighten the leg, hold, lower the foot. You can lower the head in between if you wanted to. Curl the head, neck and shoulders up, or you could keep the head, neck and shoulders in that left. Hands on the back of the skull. This time bring the left leg in, right shoulder to left leg, and as you come through the centre, straighten that left leg out. So you're only moving over to the left side and you're only moving your left leg. Let's go for one more. Crunch, curl in, extension, lengthen away, hold in the middle, bend the knee, lower the head, neck and shoulders, and lower the feet down. So again, take another breath in. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Breathing in. And breathing out. Sliding the arms along the floor. One more, breathing in. Take a long breath out here. And slowly lower. Head, neck and shoulders can come back to the mat. So again, if you wanted to tuck your body into a tight little ball shape, curl the head, and just a nice stretch. So by curling the head, stretching into the back of the neck, by bringing the knees to chest, just curling the tailbone off the mat. It's a beautiful stretch of the back of the body. So we're going to finish off this practice by removing the chair and coming all the way down to the floor. So the last part of this practice is to really work into some gentle stretches, working on the areas of the body that we were working into earlier. I'm going to focus on the legs first. The legs have done quite a bit of work in this practice. Bring your right knee into your chest. You can either hold halfway down the shin or towards the back of your thigh. And just hold and pause it there. Come back to the awareness of your breath. Just breathe calmly and quietly. And then extend that right heel up towards the sky. The foot is in flexion, so toes down towards the shin. So you really can feel the extension into your hamstring muscle, this area. You may also feel it into your calf as well. Walk the hands. Just keep walking the hands down to a position that you feel you can hold and maintain. So for some of us, if hands on the back of your thigh is enough. I've got quite long arms, so I can reach a little further quite easily. And then just start to gradually draw the straight leg towards the middle of your body. but keep the flexion of the foot. So we really want to emphasize the length and the stretch of the back of the hamstring muscle. When you draw this leg in, just be careful that you don't lift your back off the mat, that you don't change the angle or the position of your pelvis. The pelvis is neutral and still, drawing the leg in, just pausing and again breathing. Take the opposite foot towards your opposite thigh and turn the knee gently out. So this targets into this area, into the glute muscles, the outer thigh, into your hip joint, and this might be all that you need. If you wanted to, you could reach the hands between the legs and lift the supporting leg away from the ground. So again, getting deep into the glute muscle, the outer thigh. Remember, for some people with this position here, this is enough. If you're feeling this already here, then stay here. If you just want a little bit more, bring it slightly closer. So just take one more round of your breath here. And a round of breathing is always an inhale and an exhale. And then bring both knees to chest. And maybe just gently rock the knees from side to side. So you're massaging across the back of your hips through your lower back, but without moving your head or your shoulders. Lower the feet to the floor. I could repeat that process. Bring the left leg in, hands on the back of your thigh. Could hold about halfway down the shin, just depending on where you feel comfortable supporting the leg. So from this position, extended, straighten that leg up in the air, so the foot is in flexion. Hands can be on the back of your thigh. And that might be enough, but you could walk the hands down towards the calf muscle. And we're going to be here for a little while, so take your time, gradually drawing that leg in. Keep working into the flexion. So if you bring your heel up, but the toes down. We often think we need to work this part of the body, but by working the foot can make a real effect as to how we feel that extension and length through the back of the thigh. So don't forget about your foot. Keep it in deep flexion. We should be contracting. So by bringing the foot down, you're contracting and shortening everything on the front to lengthen everything on the back. Lower back nice and relaxed, shoulders relaxed, and relax that lower jaw as well. Take opposite foot to opposite thigh. Make sure when you support the foot, it's the ankle that's being supported as well there. That's quite important. So we don't want the ankle kind of hanging off, but supporting that joint. Here might be enough. You could reach the hands between the legs. Again, I leave the head, neck and shoulders on the mat. So maybe here, for some people this is just too much, or they might not be even to be able to reach. Again, I've got extremely long arms, so it's quite easy for me to reach here. So take what you need. And again, just taking a couple of rounds of your breath. Easily and calmly and quietly breathe. And as I lower the feet, bring your feet really close. I've taken the arms a little wider, so rotate your palms to face up towards the ceiling. Bring the inner edges of your feet, bring your knees, your inner thighs almost to touch. And just move your legs very slowly over to the right and then very slowly up and over to the left. So continual flow of movement, so there's no pausing or stopping at the stage. I'm just moving right and then coming up and over. And all the time I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep that connection gently between the inner thighs and between the knees. So the legs almost moving as one. And then when you feel ready, just shift that weight over to one side. And maybe the knees touch the ground, maybe they don't. But the most important thing is you can support your hip and your ankle, your foot joint. Okay, just to leave the legs, the knees just kind of drifting in mid-space. And you could look away. So an option here is to look away from the direction of your knees to your opposite hand. But for some of us, maybe just the head in the middle is enough. Slowly bring that through the center. And let's shift that to the other side. This time we pause and hold. We're coming into spinal twist. Rotate the head. It's a nice position to bring your body in, just to calm the nervous system. And slow the energy of the body down. And feeling it maybe through your waistline, through your rib cage. Gentle twist. Still keep the palms turned up. You could turn your head, look away from the direction of the knees, but just leave your head in the middle. When you come through the center, Hug knees to chest. Lift the head gently, curl your tailbone. Now you have two choices, either roll straight up or roll over onto your side. So rolling up to a seated position, or like I said, roll over onto your side. Sit cross-legged. Now for some of us, sitting cross-legged is not the most comfortable position, so I encourage you, if it feels a little tight in your hips when you sit here, to take a cushion and place that under your hips. So sit up on something, maybe a rolled up towel. Take the arms and reach them out to the side and lean and stretch over to one side, getting into side body. Breath in. And exhale, stretch up and over to the other side. So we inhale, coming up and through the middle, exhaling, going over. So you start to breathe in. And now breathe out. One more, inhaling. And start to breathe out. Really focusing that top arm, long and straight. Last one, breathing in as I start to come out of it. Exhaling as I go over and across onto the other side. And then as you come back through the center, have a play around with the feet here. So we can bring the soles of the feet together. So you're onto the knife edge of the outer edges of your feet, the soles of the feet almost touching. And then just gently let the head drop forwards. Slowly curl. Let the head hang low. Just stay there. So for some of us, I turn this and do this one side on, the soles of the feet together. So from this right position, really we want to try and get the movement from here. So if you can hinge and lean forwards, my head is still above the heart, but if I can create as much movement here through the pelvis, just leaning and hinging forward and still having your head above your heart may be all that you need. Just gentle hinge forward. Nice long spine, or if it feels comfortable in your body, gentle rounding, head coming through. Just remember, we don't want to give too much. Again, just relax that lower jaw. And just a beautiful stretch for the back of the body. As you walk the hands back towards you, I'm going to encourage you to sit with your legs slightly apart. Now you could do a position like this where the knees are bent and you're resting into the back of the heel. If you're comfortable taking the legs out straight, again you could have a slight softening of the knees, or even place again a couple of cushions, like a cushion under each knee, just to support that softening and bend of those knees there. So the legs are out, they don't need to be too wide. We're just going to get a gentle stretch here. And all I want you to do is walk your hands forward, walk forward, gradually, gradually. And maybe you can just rest on your forearms. Again, for some of us, just hinging forwards, a subtle movement is all you need. So the aim is to really try and target this part of your body. So where this part of your body goes isn't as important as where you're feeling it here. So for me, coming down a little lower is what I need to target this area of my body, but it'll be different for each of us. And again, just focusing in on your breath, calmly and quietly breathing in. Let's just stay a little longer, just take one more round of your breath here. Maybe a long breath out. And gradually walk the hands back towards your body, seated position. Find a position that you can sit into comfortably. Just relax through your spine, so don't try and force the spine to be too upright. Let your hands just rest on the top of your thighs, relax that lower jaw. Rotate your head. I want you to look over your right shoulder. And just pause there just for a moment. Nod the chin down towards the chest. And then just look over your left shoulder, just look to one side. Pause it there, just hold the head on one side really gently, calmly, quietly. Nod the chin down towards the chest. Let the head hang in the middle here for a moment, and then bring your head back to center. Bring the arms out in front, give the fingers a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Make sure the hands are not too close. So if you look here, I've got the hands just slightly wider than my shoulders, and that's to encourage and create space into the front of the body. Reach the arms out nice and wide, nice opening of the chest, and then as you bring the arms behind you, clasp the hands together and reach the knuckles down towards the grip. So if I turn side on for this one so you can get another visual, I've swept the arms out around behind, softening, bending the elbows, clasping the hands together and reaching the arms back. So here my elbows are slightly bent, and look how close my arms are towards my body. So maybe even just touching the lower back. Now if you wanted to go for more of an opening of the front of the body, move the hands slightly away, puff chest open, so lift the sternum here up towards the sky. So shoulder blades should feel like they're drawing together and down as the front of the chest lifts and opens up. It's a beautiful stretch into front of the body. And remember, just softening your elbows, take what you need. Even sometimes just having the hands sitting or resting the knuckles into lower back. For some of us, having the arms behind is not the most comfortable position, so go gentle with yourself, especially if you've got any problems into your shoulders. So just relaxing the arms and letting them sit into your lower back, maybe just all that you need. But again, just take one more round of your breath, then bring the arms out in front. So let's finish off this practice. Raise your arms 3 times. Breath in and breath out. And if you wanted to look up, when you touch the tips of your fingers together, exhale, lower. One more, breathing in, looking up if that feels comfortable in your body. Exhale, lower the arms down. And as I bring my hands towards my heart, I just want to say thank you. I hope you enjoyed that practice here with me today.